We're on our way to Red Lodge, Montana, and a few places in Wyoming in between, and afterwards just pulled off at a access area for the North Platte, just outside Casper. Absolutely impossible to wade fish. There's simply I suspect we're going to get shut out here. Maybe we'll hopefully find something better as we get closer to the Montana border tonight. At least the dog's having fun. I really didn't give up on the gray roof section of the North Platte yet. I should have. It's the ugliest water I've ever seen. I know by reputation there are gargantuan fish in this thing, but look at what you see passing by. I'm just swirling a nymph and a little eddy, and I mean there are more what they call floaties in this thing than I've ever seen in my life. It's impossible to get a drift without gumming up your line completely. So we're going to give this up and probably head north and see if we can find a little stream that might have a little more potential. We're in a fascinating place. It's called Crazy Woman Creek Canyon, and it's really, really steep. The road's steep, the rock, God, it's gorgeous in here. Not much water in the creek, but boy is it fascinating. I've never been in a place like this. Just amazing. These rock walls ahead. Wow. Look what's come down. Man, is it fascinating. We're on Little Rock Creek on our way to Red Lodge, Montana, and I've hooked my first fish, which I'm very, very happy to see. It's a little brown trout about 10 inches long. We took a white rubber-leg WRS, but it's a fish and we love fish. Thank you for starting our day out fine. Louie's getting wet too. It hasn't been hot and heavy fishing, but I've really been fishing. Happy as can be. Boy, it's nice to be out in the sun and on the water instead of sitting in that damn car. Yeah, this is a real fine little rainbow. It's going to be a good foot long and feisty and happy and fat, and you made me happy too. Yes, you did, buddy. It's been fun. It's our start to our trip. We only released about 4 fish. But Louie's had fun, I've had fun, it's great to be in the sun, and we're looking forward to a good day of fishing when we get to Rock Creek up in town. I'm now up on a much swifter, rockier part of Rock Creek, and first fish is good trout. And we'll hopefully catch a few more. Here's another little rainbow. I'll have to admit the fish today have been much smaller than I thought last time around, but it's still fun. I've probably landed a dozen fish so far. They're all in the 6 to 10 inch range. It's 5:30 Wednesday night. We've been in Red Lodge today, and right now we're camped out on the west fork of Rock Creek. It's apparently flowing very low, but that may make it a little easier to fish too. So Sue's walking the dog with one of her friends from Red Lodge, and I'm going to go out and throw a few flies around and see if we can do any good here. This hole had to hold fish. I just wasn't sure I was going to hook one, but we're happy to do so, and we'll be happy to get him released. Whoops. Let's see how we're doing here. Little rainbow, about 10 inches long, but spunky. We like spunky fish. Thank you, little rainbow. You made our day up here too. It's about 11 o'clock on Thursday morning. We finally found our way up to an access point on the Stillwater River near Absorki. Sue's walking down river right, and I'm walking down river left. Normally this river would not be wadable, but today in this drought year it is, so we may be in luck. Hopefully we'll catch a few fish too. Well, I got my first hookup. We've been fishing with a rubber leg and a scud. We finally took the scuds off. I put a white rubber leg on, and boy, I had a cast, had a strike immediately. I've got a decent fish on. Not sure exactly what it is, but it looks like a rainbow. We'll hope. Yeah, it's a nice fish. That's a beauty. Wow. Yeah, that's a real fine fish. Oh boy, yeah, I see a dandy. He's going to be a good 16. And boy, he inhaled that thing. Real good first fish. Thank you, Mr. Fish. Finally some success. Sue just caught an 8-incher down below. Now she's got a real dandy on. Boy, look at that thing in the stream. That's going to be a fine fish. Ooh, it's got her turned around. Oh, she's got it coming. Boy, is that a dandy. Took the rubber leg. Wonderful. It's going to be a nice rainbow. Whoa, beauty, Sue. Nice fish for our dish. Beauty, beauty. We'll shut this down and let her land it and release it. Really after I have another one. Not a big one this time. It's going to be about a foot long. This definitely took the white rubber leg black body one. But it's a nice looking fish. Let's get it over here and get him on. We're heading down this wash-bordered road out of the Stillwater River Basin right now. It's very pretty up here. A lot of development along the river, so there are very few access points. Happily, we all caught fish, and almost all of them took the white rubber leg surface fly. Sue did catch a smaller rainbow on a pheasant tail. So we may head back toward Columbus, go to Laurel, and fish Rock Creek again this afternoon. We stopped at a new access point on Rock Creek this afternoon on our way back to Red Lodge for an unfortunately early dinner obligation. Haven't had any success here at all. Haven't even seen a sign of a fish. I don't think it's necessarily the fish's fault. Not bad looking water, but there's not much of it that seems to be holding anything, so could be a shutout this afternoon. We've just had some enormous strip steaks here in Red Lodge, Montana. We're looking at the dogs, and we've had a great meal. There's our friends. Sue's in the kitchen.
Hello, Pete.
This will be on the internet. This will be on the internet shortly.
Facebook or what?
This is YouTube.
Oh no. We arrived on our favorite stretch of the Clark's Fork River. Sue just landed a fish. I've had several strikes. I finally managed to foul hook something. Yep, it's a whitefish. We could do without that, but at least it's a start. Well, finally a rainbow. Took the white rubber leg too. It's interesting, we're running into more whitefish than I've ever seen in my life. They don't hook up easily. I would say 98 out of 100 fish in this stretch of water are whiteys, which isn't great. Now, I'm trying to take a picture of Sue releasing a fish, and I've got one going too. I'll have to admit, there are a lot of fish here. Like we said before, they're mostly whiteys. I'm not sure what I have on this one. I finally went to a double nymph rig with a stone up front, and little, I think I got a rainbow this time. Yep, it was. And I put the antenna pupa out the back, so maybe we'll get a little luckier with fish. And yet another whitefish. This one took the antenna pupa too, so they don't seem to like the stone, but the pupa is fairly popular. And we're both releasing fish. It's been relentless. Sue's doing better with a little black midge. I'm trying to deep nymph, high stick deep nymph, and this one actually took the white rubber-legged stick fly. We moved upstream a bit. Sue landed about 40 fish down below. I wasn't quite so successful. But here comes a nice little rainbow. They're all pretty darn small. We haven't seen a single Yellowstone cut yet. Really beautiful country. Sue's working a nice piece of shoreline over here. Look at these cliffs in the background. We pan all the way over, and you're getting those to the, way off to the left is the canyon that goes up to the top of the Beartooth Wilderness, where the Clark's Fork starts. Boy, it's gorgeous here. I'll have to admit, I'm going to throw in the towel at this spot. I've probably caught 20 straight whitefish. Only a couple little rainbows, so Sue's going at it for a little longer, and we'll try one more place after this down by the highway and call it a day and go into Cody. A brown of this size would normally be worth photographing, but we're at the last stop on the Clark's Fork, and it's the first brown of the trip, so picture it. We finished up on the Clark's Fork, headed into Cody, enjoyed the Whitney Museum and the Buffalo Bill exhibit, went up the North Fork, and my video camera died, so this is a picture of a formation right across from our camping spot on the North Fork. We had no luck there at all. I went down to Wind River, Boysen Reservoir, tried to catch some carp below the dam, had absolutely no success there either. After that, we went to Lander and up to the Popoju. Here's a grainy picture of the Popoju River. Caught a number of little rainbows there and had some fun, but that was it for the trip.